good job. Yeah, that's right. Let's put those in there. It's working pretty good.
Yeah.
6 more bolts to go and this rear end is ready to slide forward. What's the chances are all but one is probably going to come out. That worked really good. Here we go. I can't believe all those bolts came out. All the bolts hanging the suspension hangers on here are removed. All we have to do now is slide it forward, but first we got to cut off some brake line bracket holders. Those bolts are tiny and just really not there anymore. And then we have some bump stops for the leaf springs that we have to cut off as well, because the nuts really don't look like nuts anymore. But that's no big deal. Son of a... that top flange. We got that top flange all the way off of there. Idea here is to use this inner frame that goes the whole length as a template for the spring hangers and whatever else we need to mount on the new frame. But problem being, you can't see it, but one of the brackets bolts, this guy right here, is in line with the spring. So I can't get that bracket bolt all the way out. There's only one left in there. And now this leaf stopper, burn off all the bolts, same issue. That bolt right there is right behind this spring. So what I'm trying to say is I can't get that off and I can't get that off. I'm probably gonna have the same issue back here. that's one way to get it out of there. Take this thing outside. I don't even know if the juice is worth the squeeze here to cut this bottom flange off at this point. And, well, I'm really kind of tired, so we're gonna clean it up, make sure nothing catches on fire, and look at this again tomorrow. So we got our template all laid out on there. I really started to second guess if I have it flipped upside down. I know that end's definitely the front, so it can only be top to bottom different. I think we might be looking at maybe a 1/4 inch. I don't know for sure. I confused myself. Got it marked. We're just going to roll with it. As long as we put the other side on the same exact way, should be good to go. Did it. We got all the holes on this side for the suspension, the bump stops, the hangers. The only thing missing is one for the brake line, which I think we'll put in later because, well, we didn't mark it. I can't believe the drill bits lasted for these smaller holes for the bump stops, or whatever those are called. These things for the helper springs. Got them all drilled in there. I think the drill bit's still good, actually. Trick is lots of lube. This stuff, we got this from the guy that sold us the dump body. ETL by PB Blaster. This stuff's really good. Alright, what we're going to do is repeat the process on the other side, and then this guy can slide up here. Now the suspension's completely loose. Nothing's attached. These wheels and tires are just sitting here with the axle. Got all the holes drilled up front. I'm going to do a little cleanup here. Knock some of the rust off the hangers with the needle scaler. Maybe throw some paint on it real quick. And then roll it forward. We should have all the holes up there, and it should be, hopefully, just to slide the bolts in. So do a little, here, roll her forward and slide those bolts in. We should have a shortened wheelbase. Oh, we made just a little bit of mess. There's probably like 25-30 pounds of rust there that came off this back section, or what was left of this back section. I am so excited. The moment's finally here. The time when we get to roll these tires, wheels, and axles forward to that new shortened wheelbase. Been waiting for this moment pretty much ever since we bought this truck. Oh boy, the brakes are stuck. Did not plan on that. That wasn't how that was supposed to go. Yeah. This may be harder than I thought. We might have to move all this junk and get the forklift in here. Damn it. Again, did not plan on that. Ow. Oh. To not dissipate sticky brakes. I thought this was going to be this grand show. I just roll her on up and shove some bolts in. Yeah. So what's happening is the brakes are sticky from sitting. And yeah. We need to get the center line right about there. So we got about 3 or 4 feet to go. Frame bracket sitting in the front. Abundantly clear, I'm gonna have to get a jack or something under this. I just can't do all the sides at the same time. It's heavy too. So here's what we're dealing with. We're jacking up there on the leaf spring hanger, getting her lifted up. We need to come back about 3 or 4 inches and then up about 2-ish. And we're kind of stuck right now. So get our blocks moved back. Somehow we need to get it to come back a little bit and continue up. It's just kind of stuck on the frame now, sitting there. So that's not stuck. Front stuck. Still needs to come back. Oh, something moved. I see a light. Hey-o! There's one and it's even in the cross member. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty tired of walking around this big gigantic mess of a garage. It's like a maze. I gotta wander around and get around one side to the other. But we got 4 bolts in the front hangers, 2 on each side in the very top. Now we gotta get the back lined up. I think we're going to move the jack back here and start lifting because the brackets are, you know, taller than they should be. Once we get these rear brackets mounted, the weight of the truck can start to be supported by the actual leaf springs. Wow. It's been a while since she's been sitting on her own rubber. Oh yeah.